Okay, great news. The vet called, actually Friday afternoon, and Petey's blood work came back, everything's good, and he said they can play. So, come here, Petey. Over the last couple of days, I've kind of done little snippets of video of them, and for the most part it's gone okay. I'll talk about a few things here, but what I did when I first introduced them, because you'll see it in the video, and I feel like I have to kind of explain, was I was worried that there might be altercations, and so what I did was I had Kiara on her leash, and I had it okay, hang on here. I actually had it oh, this is gonna take a little getting used to. I actually had her leash tethered to the okay, Kiara, tethered to the stair rail, and I had him on a leash around my arm, and I did that in case Kiara, in case I had to separate them quickly, because I was worried there might be an altercation between them. I probably being overly cautious, but anyways, and that didn't work. That didn't work out very well because their leashes, they were so excited, their leashes were just getting tangled up. So, so anyway, so then I thought, okay, well, I'll take them to the room and I'll be in there with them. And that didn't really go over very well either because they kept jumping on me, both of them, so I couldn't get any video. So ultimately I had to close that door and take the video through the through that cage door. But anyway, so it ended up going pretty good. And you may be wondering, well, how are the sleeping arrangements going? So I wanted to share that with you because I have a couple of stories to tell you. And the first night, no, stay up here. The first night, what I do is I go get Petey, I give him his bottle, and I change his diaper and get him ready for bed. And then I put him in his little cage that's still beside my bed there, so that I can go get her ready for bed, because getting them both ready for bed at the same time at this point is not possible. I don't know if it'll ever be possible, but it'll be something that I'll work towards. But anyway, so then so I put him in there. I went and got her, fed her, changed her diaper, got her cleaned up and ready for bed, and then we went to bed. But Petey was already asleep. He likes to see my mouth too. But he was already asleep. But I was like, oh, but I was so excited, so I woke him up, and I'm like, Petey, wake up, wake up. And he just woke up and looked at me like, I'm sleeping. And he went back to sleep. So I was like, oh. So I just left that door open, and that next morning he was cuddled up in my neck. And that was, it brought tears to my eyes. It's gonna bring tears to my eyes just talking about it. So then the second night, he was awake by the time I got done getting Kiara ready for bed, and so we got into bed, and I'm like, come on, Petey, and he wouldn't come out, and I didn't want to force him, so I just left him, and we got settled in, and I got something to watch on TV, and Kiara cuddled up to me, and we were watching TV, and I'm calling him over. I'm like, Petey, come on, and he wouldn't come, and he was doing his rocking, and I tried, a couple more times, and he wouldn't come. And so I kind of let out just a deep sigh, because I was just like, I just didn't know. Should I force him to come out? Should I just let him do it on his own? I don't know. So anyway, after that sigh, Kiara, you're not going to believe this, what happened. But Kiara gets up, crawls over me, goes into his cage, gets his baby. Where's his baby? This baby right here. He loves his little monkey baby that came, they sent this with him. And she took his baby from him, She comes out, she puts it on my chest, she goes over on the other side of me and cuddles back in and goes back to watching TV. And I just let her do it, but I thought, well, that wasn't very nice. And then it wasn't but a few seconds later, he came out and got his baby and cuddled up next to me and went to sleep. It was so precious. And he stayed that way the whole night. And when she did that, when she brought his baby over and went back over and lay down, and he came over, I looked at her and I said, I told her this, I said, you are brilliant. That was so smart. Thank you. And she just looked at me. She's probably thinking, do I gotta do everything for you? But that was pretty smart on her part to do that. You know, because like I said, at first I was thinking, it wasn't very nice. That was actually very smart. Very smart. She's one smart monkey. Yep, she's a smart one. And then the third night, they actually played together, and he just cuddled right in when he was ready to go to sleep. So everything's going pretty good. I'll do further updates later, you know, but I kind of wanted to give you a quick update. And it's morning right now. It's not even 8 o'clock in the morning, which I probably would not be doing a lot of early day videos with the two of them because they're pretty wired. But I wanted to get this done so that I could get the video piece together and get it posted for you today, because I'm sure that you're probably wondering, how's it going with the two of them? So anyway, so that's kind of where we're at. Everything's going pretty good. We did have one incident. Yes, we did, didn't we? Mm-hmm. Yesterday morning, we had an incident. We had a monkey fight over grapes. Yes, they had a knockdown, drag-out fight over grapes. And I had plenty for both of them. And I was giving them both grapes at the same time, but it didn't matter. They were taking them from each other. They were screaming at each other. They were pulling each other's hair. So I'm a little more careful now with when I give them the grapes. So anyways, things are going pretty good. Petey's coming along. He's still got a lot of adjusting to do, but he's doing really good. He's doing really good. Get back up here, Kiara. All right, I'm gonna put you guys up so Mommy can get this video worked on. Okay, so here's the deal. I have Kiara. Kiara, come here. I have Kiara on a leash tethered to the stairrail. Now, before you say anything or think anything bad of me, I'm doing this out of a safety precaution because I am about to introduce them for the first time, and I'm a little nervous about it. She is like super excited because he's on my shoulder. Okay, here we go. Oh boy. Well, maybe this wasn't a great idea. Maybe the whole leash thing wasn't a great idea. Oh, goodness. You guys stay up here. Okay, I think I'm going to spend some time with them together and maybe let them play in her room for a little bit.
because this isn't working out as well as I thought it was going to. They're getting all tangled up. I just wanted them, I wanted to be able to separate them quickly if I needed to. And so that's why I had her tethered to the staircase and him on his leash. But it looks like that I'm probably going to be okay to let them play kind of a little more freely. So I'm going to end this part of the video. Okay, so we are in Kiara and Petey's room right now. And I've got them both in here. There's Kiara. There's little Petey. And Petey's jumped on my shoulder. There goes Kiara. Oh, and they both want to be on me. How can I video you guys when you're on me, huh? No, Kiara, you stay in here. You stay in here. She's down there. Petey's on my shoulder. I might have to actually be out of the room in order to get them on film, because they're crawling all over me and I can't get them on film. Petey is up on the top shelf. Crawling around. Oh, he just jumped on my head. Oh boy. Oh boy. Now he's on my head. Yeah, I can't video them playing together because he jumps on me, then she wants to jump on me. Oh, doggone it. I'm going to have to go out of their room in order to video this. I really wanted to be in here with them, but I've been in here for about 45 minutes with them. Oh. So we've had a little bit of screeching from Petey after I left their room. And so I'm staying right here to make sure. She wasn't hurting him, but I think she just scared him. So he's over there, which I can't really get him on film. There he is. And she's right here. But I cannot be in there because they both jump on me, and I can't get that on video. Oh, bless you, Petey. Oh my gosh. They're loving on each other. Oh my gosh. If I open this door, they're going to come running out and then I won't get the video. Oh. He's not sure about her craziness. Crazy Kiara. Oh, crazy Kiara. He crawls up there like she can't climb up there to get him. It's okay, Petey. It's okay. I don't know. I might have to take him out for a while. I don't know. I think they're fine. It's just I'm such a worrywart. I'm so worried that he's scared, but they're monkeys. I think sometimes I worry needlessly. I took out her little papasan chair that was in there and kind of moved things around a little bit so they'd have a little bit more room on the floor. No, Kiara. I need to fix that, don't I? She's demanding that he groom her. See how she laid down there? Right in front of him like that? She's demanding that he groom her. That's what she's been doing the last several nights when we've been in the bedroom. And I've had to have him in his cage when we sleep because they couldn't be together. But now that we have the blood work back and Doc says he is good to go and they are good to play together, tonight will be the first night that he gets to actually sleep with us. So I'm pretty excited about that. Kiara's in her window. Or I guess I should say their window, because now it's their room. And, oh, he's playing with that little thing. He's underneath that little blankie. Okay, so I took Kiara out. She's in the living room right now. There wasn't really any problems, but I don't know, maybe I'm just maybe I'm just silly that way, and I just worry that it was stressing him out. So, because she was chasing him around and having fun, and he does like her little foraging ball, though. He likes to stick his hands in there and try to get something out. So I'm gonna leave him in here for a little while, just by himself, and let him explore and see what all's in here. And then I'll bring her back in here after a while, but he needs to kind of get used to it, I think, alone, without her chasing him around, because she wants to play. And this is all new to him, so yeah, he likes that foraging ball. Oh, you got a seed out of there. What is that, little Petey? Oh, what is that? See, there is stuff in there. There is stuff in there. once he gets to know this room a little better, I'll give him an hour or two in here without her. And I'll just keep her in the living room for a little while. He tried to jump up there with a toy, and he couldn't do it. Checking it all out, little Petey? He found the bucket of toys. So I left Petey in here for a couple of hours, checking on him quite frequently. And then I just had Kiara out with me throughout the house, just to give Petey a chance to kind of familiarize himself with her room a little bit, thinking maybe he wouldn't feel as intimidated. And I think it helped. Kiara's in there right now, and they're not like going crazy like they were when they were first introduced, but they're just kind of playing. I did see Petey sitting in the window a little bit. It was quite cute. Oh, doggone it. They were both sitting up in the window eating some asparagus. Kiara's eating her broccoli in the window. And I bet you he's going to go up there with her. He's down there right now. But earlier, I gave her some asparagus. She was eating it in the window, and he went up there and was taking some of it. And he's not really ready for foods like that, but I guess as long as he's still taking his bottle, I won't make a big deal about it. He has a little piece. He took it from her. She took it back. She's like, give me my broccoli back. There's my broccoli. Oh, he's got a little piece. Well, he likes it. The baby's eating her broccoli. He's trying to take her broccoli. She's like, that is my broccoli. You leave my broccoli alone. So I put food in one of the empty foraging balls. I usually just stuff it with different things. Right now it's got some spinach in there and some carrots. And I also have a little cage thing. It's actually like a parrot toy that I put spinach in. And Petey, which you can kind of see there, he's been pulling stuff out of there and eating it too. And I separated those. I put the little cage one down at the bottom here, and then the other one up here, because we might have some issues with food sharing. We had a little bit of a monkey fight this morning over grapes. So, I'll have to try to maybe keep the little foraging toys like this separate. Because I used to just have them both up there at the top when it was just Kiara, but I'm a little concerned about, hope he went up there and found that piece of spinach. And they dropped a bunch of seeds earlier on the floor. This is why I have to clean this room just depends. Sometimes I can go 2 or 3 days, maybe, before I have to clean it. But since I, bring fruits and vegetables in here, it really needs to be cleaned out daily or at least every other day. But I keep an eye on if anything gets put on the floor. Normally, though, it's just all gets eaten, so it's not a huge deal. But